Hello everyone, welcome. This is Feline Intuition 1111. We're gonna look at how the karmics in your life are feeling, thinking, what they're up to. It's always good to know because, well, it's not always good to know. Right now it's good to know because there's a lot going on. So let's see what's going on with the karmics right now. For those who tuned in, working together. Okay, warfare. You see, you see why I said it's good to know right now. What's going on with the karmics? Honestly, sweeping things under the rug. Yeah, I wanted to do this read because I feel like you're needing to be 10 steps ahead. So we got working together, warfare, sweeping things under the rug. So some of you could have people working together against you. Okay. We got sweeping things under the rug. This reminds me of when a narcissist does things and then they try to like minimize what they do. Like, oh, it wasn't that bad type of thing. We got 24/7. Best friends, always together, always on their mind, separation anxiety. Some of you could still have like a karmic close to you, a best friend. As if you've suspected it, and look at that toxic relationship already. How are the karmics thinking and feeling right now? Dates, divine intervention, anxiety, and between the lines. With anxiety, I want you to protect your mind, your thoughts, because if there's people thinking negatively or thinking or feeling negatively towards you, that is still energy. Definitely protect your energy, your mind. What's going on with the karmic energies? What's going on with the karmic energies right now? The karmics and the lives of the collective. What's going on? The Lovers. There's something about a date. I'm wondering if some of you recently went on a date. Or they could be trying to set you up on a date. Because we got the Lovers energy. There's something about, some of you may have recently released a karmic lover here. You're receiving a lot of blessings, or you will be. The more you heal with this Nine of Cups, it's kind of like the more you free yourself from certain people, the more blessings you get because they were not meant to get your blessings. There's definitely this huge healing energy when it comes to you. 3 of Swords in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse. And there's something that the karmic energies are refusing to see here. You could have some karmic person or people refusing to believe that you're actually rejecting them. Why the 5 of Swords just showed. Why the 2 of Swords? Why the 2 of Swords? 8 of Wands. King of Wands in reverse. There could be some people still trying to reach out to you. What's this Lover's energy? What's this Lover's energy? Yeah, you turned down someone or you released a toxic ex recently. Or you're still like working to get over someone. Someone who made you feel unstable. We got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, and the High Priestess. I feel like you're starting to realize that certain people may be like trying to trigger you, trying to affect your emotions and how you feel, especially about how you feel about yourself. So you'll kind of realize who is who based on what they're trying to trigger in you. Is this person bringing out the worst in you? Are they bringing out the best? I feel is what you're going to be questioning. What's this warfare talking about? Knight of Swords. Some of you have recently gotten rid of mainly the dramatic people in your life. If you've dropped certain people, they are very angry. They have taken offense. I'm going to look at the main spread though, because I feel like something is hiding in this situation. Let me see. What's going on with the karmics? What is going on with the karmic people? Yeah, they feel like they're at a standstill with you. They're projecting onto you. Four of Cups in reverse. They're seeing you as manipulative. So it looks like a projection. There's a lot of jealousy as well. Position of what you need to know. Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Knight of Wands in reverse, please. Yeah, these people, they feel like they're losing you. We got the Two of Cups in reverse. We got the Two of Cups as well. Twice. So I feel like there is someone who still views you as their person. Like they still see you guys as connected romantically. Why the Two of Cups? Yeah, there's someone you had a relationship with. They feel like there may not be any future there again because you may have left them behind, but they still kind of hope for it. Why the Magician in reverse? Oh my God, you may have stood your ground with certain people, said some things, raised your voice. Some of you could be towards family members with this Ten of Pentacles. So they're kind of viewing you as a bad guy now because you may have stood your ground. So all of their negative traits are now being put on you basically because you stood up for yourself or you've just kind of set boundaries. Why the Four of Pentacles in reverse? The Hermit. Could be a Virgo for some of you, Aquarius that you're dealing with. But these people, they're hoping for you to let your guard down. Because you may be very distant, very to yourself with the Hermit. You could be in Hermit mode. They're hoping for you to let your guard down so they can repeat a cycle with the World in reverse. A karmic cycle, of course. I'm hearing that they want to get back to how you were. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please. Devil in reverse. Yeah, they feel like things are at a standstill, and it's because you are freeing yourself, releasing all toxicity. You are jumping out of the karmic cycle. You're jumping out of it. they may not know it fully, or maybe not all of them know it, but all they know is that things are not moving forward with you, that you're just to yourself, you have your guard up, you have all these boundaries now, and they're kind of seeing you like, almost like you, like they don't recognize you. They're also kind of seeing you in a negative way. I feel like these people, or this person is not seeing where they go wrong in the situation. You know what I'm seeing? This is so funny. Dave Chappelle, that episode of Chappelle's show when he did Real World, when everyone in the house were going after this, like messing with this one guy, ruining his life basically. And then when he finally like shouted at them, they were like, oh, we need to call a meeting. And they were like, we don't feel safe in the house with you anymore. That's what I'm getting. A lot of you have seen that, so you know what I'm talking about. It's basically like these people have been on your case the whole time. As soon as you stand your ground, they're like, we don't feel safe around you. Like you're just, you know, you're the bad guy now, basically. That is like the funniest thing I've ever gotten, I think. But why the Wheel of Fortune? Why the Wheel of Fortune? Okay. Oh my gosh. You're gonna be recognized for something, recognized for what you do. And I feel like these people are gonna try to sweep things under the rug. Again, repeat a cycle with you. Judgment in reverse, world in reverse. These are about repeating karmic cycles. And it's because you're like in the spotlight. So these people may try again with you. Instead of working on themselves, because remember, they didn't decide to work on themselves. They decided to blame you. They're going to just try to reconnect with you. Instead of seeing what they need to work on. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Nine of Cups, Four of Swords. So you've had a lot of built up pain from this situation. You may have released a lot of it through meditation. A lot of you is through meditation. You've released a lot of these things and managed to have a lot of your wishes come true because you released a lot of negative energy. And I feel like you're kind of fully aware of the importance of doing that. The importance of setting boundaries and clearing your energy and healing. Why the Knight of Cups in reverse? This is energy of these people knowing that you're protected and kind of like anointed, meant for something huge. Because they're kind of surrendering, even though they're jealous. With the Nine of Wands in reverse, they're surrendering and just kind of letting it be. King of Pentacles, it's like they do want to war against you, but they kind of feel like you are protected. I don't know if they tried to do something against you and it didn't work. Clarify this working together card. What's this trying to say? Lovers, yeah, for some of you, be careful if they try to set you up on a date or someone does something about them trying to offer you something. And it could be in the form of setting you up with somebody. Because remember with karmic energy is like narcissistic demonic energy, with the people that it hides behind, they're not aware that their actions are to keep you stuck. They could be like more jealous ones. They know that they're trying to like, they don't want you to win. They want it to be them who wins. But some karmic people I've noticed in real life that they're not fully aware of their actions. I don't know how to explain it, because you have some who are very much aware of what they're doing, but some, it's like, we'll call it the demon, is kind of working behind the scenes of a person. If that makes sense. Like, for example, someone in my life sent me something that was very, like, they sent me something that kind of caused me stress, and they sent it without explaining it. So because they didn't explain it, my mind just kind of created its own scenario, which caused me some trauma. That person, maybe they didn't mean to do that, but they did it, and I had to heal from it. So that's what I mean. They could be trying to set you up with someone, not realizing that maybe the date that they're setting you up to go on is like someone karmic, and you may notice that energy in that date that you go on. I don't know, it's just complicated, but some of them are unaware of their actions, some of them are fully aware, because it's kind of an energy working behind the scenes to kind of prevent the empaths from getting the, oh my god, this is a bigger picture thing. Like, it's kind of preventing the empaths, aka the angelic beings, you guys, from getting the world onto a, like, out of a karmic cycle, getting the whole world out of a karmic cycle just by your actions, your acts of kindness. You're creating shifts. Each and every one of you are creating shifts with your actions. And then there's a negative energy, the karmic energy, that's trying to prevent that and trying to keep the world stuck in the old cycle. That's why you guys came to Earth. So that's why I say there's some karmics that don't know that their actions are kind of influenced by the karmic energy. Why the Eight of Swords? I know some of you already know what I'm talking about, but some don't, so I'm just explaining. Also look up karmic energy as well to fully, if you don't know about it, definitely look it up. Why the Eight of Wands in reverse? Could be dealing with a Cancer, some of you, or a Libra. Page of Swords in reverse. So there's somebody who is insecure here. I see, what if I get it? Why is it? I see someone who's insecure trying to catch up with you. This person may not reach out to you at all, but they're kind of secretly competing with you behind the scenes, trying to catch up with you. I mean, who cares? Like, what's going on with the karmic energy right now? Work through your fears, Scorpio energy. The energy is gaining momentum. A personal issue reaches resolution, and be bold and make the first move. It's something about somebody may make a move on you, and it could be a karmic person from the past, which you would know. You would be able to read through that, but like, careful of those who try to trigger your fears, because with anxiety, again, like I said earlier, they tend to like to go for the mind. They tend to like to attack your mindset, like where your head is at, because that controls everything. If they can get you into a state of fear, they can hold you back. So make sure you're always working through your fears. Don't let anyone trigger your fears or get you stuck in any type of loop. What's going on with the karmic energy? You don't think of me. They feel like you don't think about them. Again, with the mind. Unresolved issues. Commitment. It is worth it. So your healing is definitely, I mean, you already know it's worth it. You're definitely committed to your journey. What's going on with the karmic energy here? Be the change. Love is a verb. Overcoming challenge and friends to lovers. Some of you could connect with a person who starts off as a friend. But you know that love is a verb. They could come to you and say all they want and smile in your face, but you know that they need to show action. And the thing about karmic people, even if new karmic people try to show up in your life, they're too lazy to show action. Like, they can talk all day, like tell you how much they care about you and this and that. They can flap their lips. Their lips never get tired. But they tend to not show any action. They tend to not want to do anything. So anytime someone comes to you, just say, okay, well, time will tell. Let me see. Let me see something. The song I'm getting is, what's it called? You got to show me love. Words are so easy to say. You got to show me love. So yeah, like I said, it's easy for them to say stuff, to smile. That's easy. Can they show and prove that they are real? Negative energies might be around. Not yet. Okay, fell on the floor. Hold on. Let's see. Don't rush to conclusions yet. So it fell on the floor, so let's get another one. Just stay. This always comes out with the karmics. They're like, just stay in the cycle with us. You are being highly thought of and long-term instability. Funny enough, though, I do get this energy, and it's kind of creepy, but I do get this energy of love. So it could be some of your family members who are like the karmics that are closest to you, where they may love you. And this is what I noticed with family karmics. There's love there, but they still look at you like, why do you get to be chosen? Like, why are you? Type of thing. And the reason why it's you is simply because you chose to do the work. Like, they could do the work too. They could. But they don't want to. So it's kind of like, it's conditional love. Because every time when I was looking into this part, which is how they see you, it's kind of like you would like stand your ground with them, and then they're like, well, why is she acting like that? Why is he acting like that? Type of thing. We have communication, contact, patience, and healing. So definitely, it's like these people, like, they'll have their antics going. They'll be working against you in secret, or secretly hoping that you don't win because of their own insecurities. But it's like, as soon as you turn on them, it's like, whoa. They kind of soften up. If that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. It's like they become these little victims when you stand your ground. I don't know if that makes... How do I explain? Okay. It's kind of like, okay, like a bully. The bully is shouting and acting like they're all tough. Then when the person stands up to them, the bully just turns into this softy. It's like that, but not exactly like that, if you know what I mean. It's more like family. So they'll kind of question, well, don't you love us, type of thing, or we love you. But the only time they... How do I put it? The only time they feel like they love you, like they actually focus on the love that they have for you is when you've stood your ground and you're ready to walk away. If you're going to stay with them, they'll get comfortable and treat you bad. But when it's just like a relationship, a toxic relationship, they'll treat you bad while you're in the relationship. Then as soon as you want to leave, all of a sudden they love you. It's kind of like that. So that's what I mean where I say I get this kind of weird energy that there's love there, but it's only when you are on your way out is when they appreciate your presence. So it's kind of complicated. But as for what they're up to, it's not like they're trying to, I feel like this reading is speaking more about the family karmics. It's not like they're trying to destroy you, but maybe they have these unconscious behaviors that hold you back. And so you kind of like, okay, I have to love you from afar because you keep doing this stuff and I need to fulfill my purpose and your behaviors are holding me back, type of thing is what I get with this. It's kind of like a sticky situation, basically, that you're in, trying to love yourself and try not to disappoint them too much, I guess. But I don't know. But I don't get a huge destructive energy from this set of comics. I feel like this is only talking about family mainly. And it's like auntie will always be auntie, your mom will always be a mom, but it's like you have to create a boundary. So it just makes you feel a little bit, it just feels unfortunate, like, yeah. It's sad when you have to, when it's family or close friends or friends who have been friends for a long time, you're like, wow. But this is what I'm getting for where the karmics are at when it comes to their headspace, their feelings, their thoughts. They're kind of viewing you as, wow, you're going to do us like that? But they're kind of not really thinking about what they've done to cause this. So I guess that's where it's at for now. I guess they'll hopefully learn. But this is what I'm seeing. Most likely most of the signs came out. I think I named some of them already. But I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.